Where you at, Berto?
Fanum dies laughing at the Mizkif situation. This is probably going to be somewhat entertaining because Fanum seems like a really cool guy, and I think we probably have the same opinion on this whole catastrophe.
What's poppin', y'all? Fanum of AMP is reacting to this whole Mizkif situation, which is a laundry list of accusations that were levied at him, which he did respond to. But we're going to go into one of the funniest things that I didn't even know was possible. Or, no, I knew it was possible, but I didn't even know it was real because this individual has verbalized it multiple times in the past. So I want to play you guys this clip of Fanum reacting to Emiru's accusation, who was the ex-girlfriend of this guy Mizkif.
I'm gonna guess I waited so long for this, etc. Basically he was upset because I had higher viewership than him. That's literally it. I had higher viewership than him, and like I said, this is during an event, so there were drops. Like everyone knows when there's drops, like it's
they're not funny. It's just I'm thinking. Like, imagine me like, yeah, you pulling more views than me? Now I'm gonna blow my shit. Like, that's some crazy. Like, it just sound crazy. Like,
yeah,
that was not crazy to y'all. Like, imagine I texting somebody who just got more views than me right now.
Damn, son.
Damn, gang, you got more views than me? Nah, off of my shit. Like, what? Nah, that's crazy, gang. That's insane.
not even real, but
It's my first time hearing it, though, Jack.
He starts messaging me, he's really upset.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I feel like if Fanum was watching this off of stream,
yeah, he would have just started blowing up laughing, bro, because it's bullshit.
he would have burst out. He might have fell out of his chair. I would personally fall. I fell out of my chair when I heard this. I did not think people like this existed. I did not think it was real because just a little bit of back.
Sometimes when I see the things that, you know, some of these other social media guys be tripping over or be doing, and in the real world, it's almost like I have to sit back and ask myself, like, are we living in GTA? Like, is this even real life? Do people actually think like this? Because it's almost not even, like, in my sensible brain, it doesn't even feel possible.
Story. Like, I've paid attention to Mizkif. I've seen Mizkif.
Whoa, this nigga has an interesting build.
Since like his first days on Twitch, when he was donating to E-Rob and kind of like, they called it leeching, like leeching off of E-Rob to get some motion and then hopping onto the bandwagon with Ice Poseidon and filming for him, and then he grinded it out. That gave him like probably 15 to 65 viewers consistently, and since after that, like, he really grinded it up, and I saw everything happen in real time, but really? I never knew if the guy was...
I didn't know who Mizkif was before this whole situation, honestly, and you know, that should be crazy how, like, there's so many different creators, big creators doing their thing, and you don't even know who the hell they are because they're just not on your side of the internet.
Curious or playing a character. That was the most difficult part about all of it. You're like, yo, is this guy being real? Because he would talk about viewership frequently, and he would admit it in the response video to this accusation, how much he cared about viewership. And I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Obsessed with streaming and viewership. And when my cancellation happened, and even before it, I mean, it's something you guys know. I've been massively obsessed with streaming and viewership over the years, and it's disgusting and it has ruined my life. It is something that I am envious of others. I am angry at others because of it. It makes me jealous.
I almost don't know how to feel because on one hand, I can appreciate a man that can identify his flaws, but then it's on the other hand, it's like, yo, bro. You're weird, you know what I'm saying? And this is the thing, you know, obviously as a content creator, I obsess and care about viewership to a degree because yes, it literally pays my bills, like it literally matters. But at the same time, it's like, I'm never gonna lose my humanity over this shit. Like, I'm never gonna become so fucking obsessed where I'm envious. You know, they say comparison is the thief of joy. The moment you stop comparing yourself and the moment you start locking in and focusing on what you can control, that's what makes the biggest difference. So, it's just crazy hearing another human being say this. Like, this is really his thought process.
And I see others doing well, and it has made me realize that I am, I'm never happy for someone else if they're doing much better than me. Wow. You guys know this is true if you watch my old stream. I've always been this way. I've been very envious of other people.
The caption to this clip and tweet was sent out by MoTV, who's a very, 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 very long time streamer himself. And he said, "This is the single worst feature any human being can have. If you know someone who has these qualities, please do yourself a favor and remove them from your life."
And it's so like, it blows my mind because I am such the opposite of this. Yo, the way I root for my friends, the way I feel genuine joy for my friends, bro, you know, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Cross my heart and hope to die. I promise you, one of the biggest things that I say in my prayers every single night when I'm talking to God, bro, is for health, protection, you know, guidance, and to make sure that all of my friends and family get the same thing. And you don't want to know what the cherry is on top? I pray for my enemies too. I say, make sure you guide my enemies, and I hope you bring them closer to you, and you provide them with health and happiness, and guide them towards, you know, a better path. I promise you, I pray for my enemies too. I don't have a hating bone in my body. Like, when I see people win, when I see people close to me win, it's like motivating. Like, I get excited because, one, I'm happy for them. I'm happy that they can provide for their family. I'm happy that they can do more for their family. But even more, it's like, it's crazy. I low-key look at that shit like, man, I'm so close to greatness. I gotta be great. You know what I'm saying? When my friends are winning and I'm seeing them be successful, it's like, hey, it's only a matter of time till I get mine. I'm gonna keep working. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't operate in this hating mentality. It's crazy when I see somebody that's like, no, I want other people to lose. I want to outshine everyone. And the crazy part is, you know, maybe if we were in an industry that was like, I don't know, like a one-man sport, like a fucking golfing, or, you know, golfing, because it's like it's you versus the enemy. But when it comes to like social media, bro, there's enough to go around. How many of you guys have multiple favorite content creators? It's not like you only watch one person. And maybe some of you do, fine, fair enough. But most people are fans of multiple content creators. So it's not like it's you against them. I never understood this type of hating ass mentality. That's so weird.
Will agree. Like, Mizkif just admitted, because you would always hear Mizkif talk about viewership and views and this and that, and you're like, yo, is this guy like, you couldn't tell if he was playing a character that was satire against like that group of streamers, because people do care about viewers, or if he was being serious. Because if you're like, yo, if someone's seriously like this, they wouldn't verbalize it as frequently as he does, or as frequently as he did. But come to find out, no, he was really like that. And this is the worst type of individual to have around. But for Fanum, I think this is so funny because he's the complete opposite. And frankly, I think a lot of people on our side of things, they find it hard to fathom something like this. Because let me just give you a little bit of a comparison, right? So he was upset that Emiru had more viewers during a drops event. So what is a drops event? A drops event is like, let's say a new video game comes out, a new patch comes out, a new expansion comes out, and they want to do a lot of promotion for it. So they may have, they will...
Yo, my bad real quick, but I got to put y'all on, man. I know y'all like money. Dude, I like money. Money's nice. And I'm about to give y'all the easiest hustle to make some side cheese while you doom scrolling watching Berto videos. I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of y'all be playing games on your phones for free. Now I'm about to show you how to get paid off it. Hit the link in my description or scan this QR code on the screen, and in only about 30 seconds, you're gonna be able to sign up for freecash.com. It's super simple, just like any website. With a quick email and a password, you're in. It's gonna be a wall of games just waiting for you to get to that cheese. There's so many valid options, so just actually pick a game that you would like to play on your free time. You speed run the levels, and I'm talking about actual money that you can spend IRL, go straight into your free cash balance. I'm telling you, bro, this method turns your brain dead time where you just chilling playing games on your phone to actually stacking some cheese. Realistically, most people are pulling $10 to $20 in a day just from casual playing. You ain't even gotta be going crazy for real. And if you're one of them grinders, you actually like to get to that bag, there are offers where you can make up to $100 to even $500. So it does get pretty insane, I'm telling you. Now, some of the top earners, you don't gotta do this, but if you want to, you could actually speed run and spend a couple of dollars for better earning opportunities. But you don't have to spend a penny, bro. You could dead ass get a bankroll just by playing the free games. Stick to the free stuff and you'll still be able to cash out. So next time you're taking a break from my videos and you just chilling and you playing games on your phone, you might as well make something out of it. You guys know I've always said, man, if you're gonna play video games, you might as well make some money, man. And they made the cash out process so easy. They have PayPal, gift cards, whatever works for you, they got it. So hit the link or scan the code and sign up for free today, gang. Because when you use my link, they're already gonna start you off with a $5 bonus. Where you at, family? You already know I got you, bro. Let's get back to the video. But go get your money, dog.
We'll either have a sponsored stream or like bounties or whatever that all of these streamers will do. So the majority of the streamers, the biggest streamers on the platform, will be playing that game, and drops will be an incentive for players of the game that are not the streamers to watch the streamer. So it's like, oh, you can watch the streamer and then you'll get a drop from, like, depending on how long you watch, it might be random or not. So they'll have very high viewership. Like, for example, when the game Valorant first came out, there were drops enabled and XQC was playing it, and I think he had several 100,000 people watching him. The point of that is drops viewers are not real viewers. Like, a lot of it is just passive viewers. A lot of it is just people that want to get drops. So it's not really, it doesn't even really count. And if you think about it, if someone doesn't really watch streamers and there's a drops event, are they going to click on Mizkif, and they don't know the people, and this is majority guys, are they going to click on this girl Emiru's stream, or are they going to click on Mizkif stream? They're probably going to click on the chick. It's like, it's like clickbait, right? Like, if I put a song and it's a chick versus a song, the thumbnail is a Mizkif, like, what is somebody more likely to click on? And we know the answer to this. There's a reason why YouTube had to change up everything to stop clickbait from happening. So there's that. So it's not even indicative of their actual viewership on a regular basis. And he had more subscribers than her. But this is also another thing. He put on this girl, Emiru. So he blew her up. But like I said, in 2020, 2021, this guy, and he went on the Iced Coffee Hour podcast and talked about how much money he was making. He was saying he was making more than $250,000. He was saying he was making $300,000 to sometimes $400,000 a month. Think about that. You're making $300,000 to $400,000 a month. Realistically,
2 months go by and you made an M. Sign me up.
I don't think, if I was making a tenth of that, I don't think I'd be able to feel hell.
Bro, it's like, if I'm making that much money, I already told y'all how I am right now. You give me $1 million a fucking month, nigga. I could not give a fuck what anyone else is doing, to the slightest. I don't care if you're making $10 trillion a month. I'm good. I'm paid handsomely. Okay? You got me so fucked up.
I don't think I could feel envy for anybody else.
I'm good.
Because it's just like, yo, it is what it is. And this is the thing. He helped her out, but she provided a lot to his stream. He knew having girls on his stream would help him out. And then she just ended up doing well. And she never pushed it in his face or anything. So this is somebody that's obsessed with viewership and puts it onto other people and, like, tries to guilt trip them for having more viewers or less viewers. And Fanum is looking at this, and I'm looking at this, and probably a lot of y'all are looking at this, and you're just like, yo, is this real? And when I mean our side of things, like, let's say more like hip-hop side of things, these guys, they're not really listening to rap music. They're not really tapped into hip-hop. But, like, most of AMP is or was, like, 2K, right? 2K and hip-hop have a tight-knit community. Fanum put on Kai Cenat. He saw Kai,
and he's the biggest.
Kai Cenat.
Now, pause. I don't know why that just came out weird. Let's just keep it pushing, man.
Streaming. He saw his YouTube channel. He saw him streaming in the Bronx and said, yo, come out to Atlanta and you can live here. You can stream here at this crib. And I think he gave it to him rent free too. And Kai always thanks Fanum. And is there an ounce of envy have you guys ever sensed an ounce of envy from anybody in AMP that was bigger than Kai? Agent, Fanum, Duke at the time was bigger as a YouTuber. Kai has eclipsed all of them, but he still shows them love. He's not, like, trying to pretend like he's bigger than them or better than them. Viewership is never even talked about amongst these guys. Maybe like off stream, but if we're talking about on stream, it's never talked about. And it's never used.
And that's how it's supposed to be, bro. Like, don't disrespect your homies. Like, you know, this is kind of, I wouldn't say it's off topic. We're talking about it, right? But, you know, the worst type of friend is a friend that tries to downplay you in front of other people, you know what I'm saying? When they could have had that conversation behind closed doors. You know, that's so weird.
There's a flexing point. So they're looking at it like, dog, we got it out the mud. We're happy to be doing what we want to do and what we love to do every single day. And Fanum doesn't even make it like, yo, I made you. Because he's not that type of person. It's like a Rick Ross, right? Like a Rick Ross brings on Meek Mill. Meek Mill, damn, now that I think about it, Meek Mill at a point was bigger than Rick Ross. I don't know about now. But was Rick Ross upset? Hell no. Was Ye upset that Travis Scott was bigger than him? Hell no. Like, I think Ye feels like there's a level of indebtedness that someone should have to him that he helped put on, in terms of like, hey, if I need your help, like, help me out.
The hell is Kanye doing here, bro? What is this clip?
But he's not like, yo, I'm mad that this guy gets more listeners than me. No, it's like my lineage. But
Travis
this guy is a weirdo. And it's not just that he's a weirdo. This is such a dangerous personality trait because you don't notice it in people until you get the opportunity to. Like, someone will be happy for you to have an accomplishment, but once you accomplish something that's above them, then they'll be like, oh, okay, nice. And you'll be like, wait, what do you mean, like, nice? Like, they're not happy anymore. You could tell just by the vibe shift. And that's how this dude Mizkif was, which is probably why he didn't have, well, I'm gonna compile all of that into another video, why absolutely nobody's defending this guy, even though there were several things that he's getting accused of that are so outrageous that he for sure didn't do. But when you're treating people like this, like they're disposable, like, for instance, when he blew up, anybody that was smaller than him that he didn't have control over, that was bigger than him in the past, he wouldn't even affiliate with. And if he affiliated with them, it would be on stream and it would be chicks.
Look at this guy, goddamn cornball.
Because
looks like one.
He knew that a random girl, if she was found to be attractive by the audience, is worth is a huge viewership spike. He even said it in an interview that he did. So it could be a random girl, but he's not going to let some random dude on a stream. And the way that he looked at the world, I think he perceived that paranoia on everybody else. When a lot of these streamers, they all care about their viewership, but I don't think that they're mad at someone that's a friend of theirs. Like, keep in mind, this guy was dating this girl, and he was mad that she got more viewers than him. Bro, what? And it was in a drops event. So it wasn't even like she had more subscribers or more supporters or anything like that. Like, if someone is that close to you and you chose for them to be that close to you and you can't even be happy for their success because they're, quote, bigger than you, then you've got severe problems. And I think this guy was always like, this is what you call an actual authentic hater.
Facts. I'm not going to lie. That is such a nasty trait to have. Guys, if you notice that people are hating on you, like, you notice that when that genuine happiness you feel for somebody else when they come and tell you some good news and you're really genuinely helping them. Matter of fact, you even walk away from the conversation, you're still thinking about it, excited for them, and you maybe even come up with ideas for them and you call them back excited. Hey, bro, I'm not going to lie. Mind you, this doesn't benefit you in any way other than just seeing your friends and family shine. You're like, yo, bro, I was just thinking about this and maybe you could do it like this. And, you know, I hope you maybe could do it like that so it could even get bigger and better. You know what I'm saying? If that's the type of person you are, genuine, thick through thin, and then when you come to them and bring them the things that you're excited about, and they're like, oh, yeah, that's cool, bro. You know, I mean, you sure you want to do that? You know, it's trying to kind of start downplaying your shit. You know what to do, bro. Snip, snip, ho. Snip, snip, ho. We do not need anybody bringing us or trying to dim our light because you are the chosen one. God crafted you with his hand.
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look too easy.